These 5 zodiac signs will go to heaven. They are the kindest. In this world, it is often said that good deeds do not go unnoticed. But what if kindness is not only watched by people? What if it is seen by those who control the most secret corners of our destiny? In each of us, there is a hidden spark that can elevate the soul. But only a few zodiac signs possess the purity and light that can lead them to the highest of all places, to heaven. This is not a myth, not an allegory. This is the true path that only 5 will have to walk. Today I will tell you about those who, regardless of the trials of life, remain true to their inner light. These zodiac signs are the kindest. They are able to change the world around them, without asking for anything in return. But it is their hearts, open and sincere, that will pave the way to better worlds. Stay to the end, and you will find out who they are. Maybe you are one of them. Subscribe to the channel if you are ready to follow the bright path, because there are revelations ahead that can change your perception of the world. The first sign is Capricorn. Eternity extends its arms, and among the many souls striving for the light, there is a special path that those born under the sign of Capricorn follow. These people are not just kind, they are the embodiment of tolerance, fortitude and immense patience. Their path was not always easy, but it was the overcoming of difficulties that made their souls so pure that they deserve the highest reward. Capricorns carry within themselves a desire for order and justice from birth. Each of their actions is thought out and weighed. There is no room for random decisions or evil thoughts. Their kindness is manifested in selfless help, which they provide without unnecessary words and expectation of reward. When they see the suffering of another, their heart is filled with compassion, and they strive to help, even if it requires great effort from them. But the kindness of Capricorn is not a weakness. On the contrary, it is a strength tempered by years of trials and experiences. These people are not afraid to face difficulties. They are ready to fight for the truth, even if the whole world is against them. Their moral compass is always aimed at the light, and they do not deviate from the path that leads to inner purification. Fate has given them great fortitude and the ability to cope with any trials. However, their true strength lies not only in determination. It is the spiritual harmony that they find in their faith and their ability to forgive. Capricorns know how to let go of grievances, because they know that this is the only way to move forward, to light and purity. They understand that a kind soul can heal any wound, and it is this quality that allows them to enter paradise. Their heart is filled with light, and despite all their difficulties, they do not lose faith in the best. These are the souls who will eventually deserve eternal peace and will live in harmony with themselves and the world. The second sign is Leo. Leos have always been the center of attention, and their greatness is not only in the way they shine, but also in the way their light warms those around them. Their kindness is shown in the way they inspire others. In their presence, it is easy to believe in a bright future, for they have the power to lift the spirit even in the darkest moments of life. These great leaders carry incredible charm and passion for life, but their true kindness is hidden behind a majestic appearance. Leos are not afraid to be vulnerable. They openly show their soul to those they trust. For them, not only success is important, but also justice, and they always strive to make the world around them a better place. Leos are generous, and their generosity is not limited to material goods. They give warmth and attention. Their ability to support with words or actions makes them incredibly important people in the lives of those around them. The love they give has no conditions, but it is their ability to protect, their unwavering belief in truth and justice that allows them to earn a place in paradise. Leos understand that love and honesty are the main components of eternal peace. They always fight for the ideals that elevate them, and despite the external power, their hearts remain soft and kind. A Leo will never back down from their path when it comes to protecting those they love and fighting for justice. They are the ones who can go through all the trials of life with their heads held high, because their hearts are always full of love and warmth. These are the souls who have overcome all the dark sides of existence to enter the bright world of paradise. The third sign is Virgo. Virgos, with their pragmatism and desire for order, hide incredible kindness in their souls, which many may not notice right away. These people may seem detached and analytical, but in fact their hearts are full of care and love. You can always see a sincere interest in the lives of others in their eyes. For Virgos, caring is not just words, it is their calling. Their kindness is manifested in small deeds that make others happy. They are always ready to listen, help, support, even with simple advice or a gesture of attention. They do not seek recognition for their good deeds, because for them, it is not the reward that is important, but the opportunity to help. However, Virgos are not only helpers. They are people with an inner desire for perfection, and this desire for the best makes their soul pure. They can be strict with themselves and others, but only because they believe in the possibility of growth and development. And it is this belief in the possibility of changing the world around them that makes their soul so bright. Virgos are not afraid of difficulties. Their ability to solve problems, their ability to see the essence and find solutions even in the most difficult situations allows them to go through life with pride and calm. They do not look for easy ways, they strive for harmony and balance. It is these qualities, tolerance, care, sincerity and the desire for perfection, that open the doors to paradise for Virgos. Their ability to be real, truly kind, helps them transform even the darkest corners of this world into bright and warm spaces. Their place in paradise is deserved, and their path is the path of souls who go to their goal with love and honesty, overcoming all obstacles on their way. The fourth sign is Gemini. Gemini is a sign that embodies constant movement, interest in new ideas and the ability to amazing empathy. Geminis are not just inquisitive, they are open to everything new, as they understand people and their needs with airy ease. The inner light of this sign is endless and warm, like a fire that cannot be extinguished. The energy of Gemini is immeasurably great, and its focus is always on creation, kindness and harmony. It is they, despite their changeability and anxiety, who most often find themselves in those places where support and understanding are needed. What distinguishes Gemini from others? Their endless ability to adapt and understand others. This is not just ease of communication, it is the ability to feel each person on a deep level, not to judge and not to impose their point of view. It is this quality that makes them the most noble and kind in the world. Geminis easily see the bright side of every person, which makes their soul truly pure and noble. These people strive to support and care for others, which is impossible to ignore. There is no place for malice or rejection in their lives, unlike many other signs who sometimes follow their own interests. The world for Gemini is not only a place for personal achievements, but also a space that they fill with their kindness and care. They are always ready to help, even if they themselves are in a difficult situation. It is their charm, sincerity and desire to improve the world that lead to the fact that they rightfully deserve heavenly peace. Finding themselves among the saints, Gemini will not only be prosperous, but first of all happy, because for them, real paradise is not only peace, but also the opportunity to bring light and goodness to this world. These people are happy when they can help others, when their words bring comfort and support. Gemini believes that goodness elevates, and they seek meaning in every interaction, every conversation. It is no surprise that they will find themselves in heaven, among those whose actions are filled with meaning and kindness. With this calling, they will dwell in eternal light, enjoying the reward for their sincere and selfless love for people and the world. The fifth sign is Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a sign that is destined to move along the path of goodness with unwavering confidence and inspiration. This fiery sign has an amazing ability to inspire others to feats, to bright deeds and aspirations. Sagittarius is always full of energy and striving for new heights. His kindness is manifested not only in words, but also in actions. He is ready to help at any moment, without expecting anything in return. For Sagittarius, there is no barrier to giving light and love, because his heart is open to everyone. The sign nature of Sagittarius is endless sincerity and directness. He will never be hypocritical or hide his true intentions. His path to paradise will not be associated with an artificial external image. Sincerity is always present in this sign, and it shines with a bright fire. Sagittarius does not need recognition for his good deeds, because it is important for him to see how his good deeds help others. His sincere belief in goodness and justice often becomes the basis for creating deep and strong relationships. This is not a person who will ever allow himself to slander or destroy. He will always strive to improve the world around him, inspiring others with his example. For Sagittarius, paradise is a place where his kindness and bright heart, filled with concern for others, will find their true reward. And this path, full of light and good deeds, will become for him not just a relief, but a joy. When Sagittarius finds himself in paradise, he will feel that he has finally found his way, and this place will be full of his love and faith that the world can be made better. Paradise for Sagittarius is not just a dwelling place for souls, it is a space in which his inner fire will continue to burn, illuminating others with his unchanging kindness. His every action, every word will be imbued with light, and these bright manifestations will show him the path that will lead him to eternal peace and harmony. Sagittarius will be among those who are truly worthy of being in this light, because his desire for good and truth cannot be overestimated. His soul, full of optimism and faith in the best, will find itself in the place where it can shine the brightest, where goodness will be rewarded, and his every action will be blessed.